Hey, how are you? I hope you're good. I wanted to share my life journey lately, like what I've been up to. So, kana muchinizia, tanfarek maya. I'm more of like a slow life kind of person. I'd rather meditate than go to run. Um, so yeah. But then November and December, I've just been so much into myself, like very focused on myself. There's certain things that I wanted to change about myself. There were certain things I didn't want to be part of. There were certain things and if I kuona kuti ndo papa should say like miedzo. You know what I mean? Like miedzo. Namba ichungotsokorozeka and it's the same type of miedzo. But probably with a different person. So I just wanted to like cut that off. So ndakatanga kugadzira like my self affirmations, let's say positive words I would say by myself. Nenyaya kuti ndakakura in a space yekuti I hardly had people kuti vaindiudzawo zvinhu zvakanaka. It was always like uchaita rombe, uchaita hure, uchaita this, uchaita that. So imagine growing up in a space like that. So pfungwa dzako dzakangoabsorba izvozvo. So I've just been working so much on my mind, on my mental state, to be honest. And all of a sudden, my brain was like, so, no, the first thing was I started fasting for 24 hours. I wanted to do 48 hours, but I was like, I think it's too much. So I did my 24 hours. The first time I did that, it was kind of painful, but I did saw the results on my body and also how I felt after. Especially like pfungwa dzangu dzakasvika pakuve, a big how many ways ndakambosvika time kuti ndakada chikafu. Then my brain was just like, okay, we gotta focus on something else. And I think zvakandipusha kufocus a little bit more on God, because it's like you don't have anything to distract you. It's just you and God, muri too. So I've been doing that, and it's now getting a bit more fun, because when I'm doing it, I set my intentions. It's been really fun and hard sometimes, but worth doing it. So I recommend you to try that. I don't want to say I got 24 hours, but you can try kungoita maybe 12. I don't know, whatever works for you. But I've been doing that and it's been beautiful. I'm grateful to be doing that too. So in the process, so I know like my mental nudges. It's like unongo fila so maybe things that you would never think of doing. But that shows kuti uningo uri in a good mental space and like your energy is like good. It's like, So I was like, why don't I try running? So I think I started doing this running thing in December. Yeah. So I was just like, the first thing I would do again, kanoshindizira and farire kumukira. Eesh. Kumukira is like, cut me out of there. But ndakatanga kungoyo munhu ekuti ndomuka makuseni, like ndomuka ndoita meditation yangu for 1 hour, like pure silence, no sound, nothing. So this is also again ndozviita nenyaya yekuti ndoda kunyatsoti musoro mangu there are certain things that are just like a lot of thoughts dzingopinda dzichibuda dzichita sei, and maybe certain things handisina kuda kufesa. So I'm like, this is the time to face these thoughts. Kanogara in silence, close my eyes, light up my candle in the morning, like this. Yeah, and then I'm gone. Like I'll be gone. So sometimes when I'm too tired, I end up sleeping. Yeah, it's fine. Or I finish that 1 hour session and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna send my results that time, but as you go, you're not reacting or responding to things differently than you would have done previously. So I've started doing this thing. I do my meditation, my 1 hour meditation. After that, maybe novandara kamuta 1 hour. Novandaso katsirira kwenda kunomanya. It's so hard. The first day was so hard. and I was getting tired like every probably 30 seconds, and I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? And then came back home, but I felt really good after doing that. Like I felt so good, like girl, you've done it. Like I felt proud of myself. But then after that, the second day was even harder because I was like, man, but I did it, and when I came back, I was like, that's beautiful. So the more I've been doing it, I think really could emphasize more on my self-discipline. So this is something I've been really trying to improve. Need consistency. I wanted to be a very consistent person, but I just because that's what I used to do. Not because it's just like I'm just not being consistent. So I want to teach myself to be consistent on certain things. Yeah. And then in all these things, you might lose friends. Yes. You might lose friends. Maybe you started the year with, or you've been with for years. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's just makungo. Your energy is jango pindirana, and it's okay because maybe road so you can't go together. My mind boy bakadai. But mazongo shika pekuti, and it's okay. And you even have to make peace with it. Be like, it's fine. It's hard, but sometimes it's worth doing. Nekuti ukaramba maybe wakashikombedza nevanhu vekuti makatanga kubva dara, you might not grow. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. And this is what I wanted to do, to be honest. And I can say, in as much as I've lost I've gained even more. Like part life young right now. So it's worth doing. But I can say all of these Zakatanga through like the self-affirmations. Like I have my book, my journal, where I write my thoughts, how I'm feeling, and even things like, the kind of person I want to be. So that's self-concept. Again, consistency. But I've been doing well. Like, I've been doing well, and I can see the results, especially on the way pfungwa dzangu zvadzave, way yandakuendela zvinhu, like even kuti so something is like hurting me, and that resistance of like why like okay, God, you can take care of this. I'm just gonna be a princess because I'm your princess. And not fight certain things and just let the universe like arrange machine. So yeah, that's my update. Bye.